we convey much more information than we ever realize with our bodies, with our demeanor, with our facial expressions, with how we extend ourselves into any kind of arena. And so people are sometimes confused how others respond to them because they have not said anything yet. How can they respond to me because I'm not taught? Well, actually what we say verbally is a small percentage of what we convey totally with who we are. So we need to be aware of our bodies, our demeanor, our facial expressions, our body movements. All these convey a great deal of information to other people. To other people. That's why when you first meet someone for the first time, you may come up with a conclusion very quickly. I respect, I admire, I appreciate that person, or I don't think I want to have more contact with that person, or this is uncomfortable, and so forth. And they maybe have said very little yet. Now, our voice also conveys an enormous amount of information that we're not aware of about who we are. And some voices convey information that is more pleasant to others, and some convey information that is not as pleasant to others. So before we even open our mouth and have any words, we conveyed a lot. We open our mouth, our voice gives information, and then people either feel, I'm attracted to that person, I want to approach them, or I want to stay fairly neutral, or I think I want to back off. So these decisions are made relatively quickly based on information that is gathered by observation, and individuals sometimes are wondering, why didn't that person respond to me the way I thought they should, or why are they really so impressed with me all of a sudden I haven't said that much, or why are they not impressed? And so
give me an example. These
questions can rally around in our mind. Well, if we're going to media, Charlie Sheen, for at the moment, does not seem to be winning friends and influencing many people. He does some, but his demeanor and his mannerisms and what he has to say and convey and his general body posture and attitudes convey a lot of negativity, which is not attractive. And when he's in a more positive mode, where he can be very, very funny, then he attracts people. He's wonderful on television in the sitcom. And so the sitcom has a great deal of popularity. But in his private life, he is a very different person on stage. And he's more the person he really is. And so he's conveying things that are not necessarily winning friends and influencing people, although his big theme is, I want to win. I'm winning. But I think he's losing.
Is he logical?
My observation is that he is a logical person, and he's also an action person who's very spontaneous and is relatively unconcerned about other people. And he treats them inappropriately, discourteously, without respect, and it's sort of all about him and what he wants and what his needs are. And if you can meet them, I will treat you maybe better. If not, I don't even want to see you and get out of my life, kind of attitude. Yeah.
So going back to your theme of body language.
Well, people need to be aware that with their body language, they convey a lot of information, which is important. And so the better aware they are of what they convey, then they can anticipate how people are going to relate to them. And if they want to have people relate to them more often, then they may want to use body language that will be approachable, be receptive to other people. And it starts probably with the face, in terms of some kind of a smile, some kind of gestures, good eye contact, a conveyance of, I'm interested in you, and they're kind of leaning toward that person, moving toward that person in a way that is comforting. Overzealousness does not necessarily meet well with everybody. Some people run up to you, grab your hand, shake it, you haven't even known them, and you're kind of startled, and you haven't had time to kind of take all of this in yet. That is not necessarily a way to engage with everyone. Some people will respond maybe to it, but many people, that's kind of discomforting. They feel threatened. For many people, you need to maintain kind of a safe distance initially in the relationship. And it's not this kind of rush up, grab the person, and begin to make body contact. That isn't always like, what is the meaning of this? I don't know this person, and so forth. And I'm talking about people you don't know. First kind of acquaintances, first people that you're seeing for the first time. Obviously, people you know, then you've already developed and worked out all these things. They're either comfortable with you and they're not comfortable, or they like to engage with you in a variety of ways and in a variety of degrees, and all that works well. And so that stuff is all worked out, but I'm talking these new contacts.